Hello everyone, what is cooking all you good-looking people out there, and welcome to another exciting episode of GeoGuessr. Here we are in yesterday's daily challenge location. A very, very cool spot indeed. Got an awesome, like, hunting shack, I guess. I mean, it's got to be a hunting shack because, look at this, we can see... I mean, it's hard to tell what kind of animals these are, considering I have said how much I'm not a hunter before. I mean, really, some of these look like cattle skulls, which is sort of an interesting thing. Some of these other things look like, I mean, this is perhaps like a sheep or something like that. These look like cow. These look like sheep. These look like deer or like elk or something like that. Honestly, I'm not very good with skulls, considering I haven't really been exposed to many. I haven't really seen that many in my day. Haven't really hung around too many hunting lodges, so I haven't gotten to see too many skulls. But that's just my guess. I mean, who knows what kind of animals these are? And I guess the kind of animal probably depends on where in the world we are. Now, yesterday I did say that this location here, I'm going to make a guess to a place where I didn't think it was looking at it. If I were to guess, my guess would be Norway. Why Norway? Well, Norway's got some pretty awesome big mountains like this, and I don't know, just this kind of thing right over here on the roof sort of reminds me of those sort of like Viking barges that I mean, those kind of boats. You know, you usually see it stylized as some sort of weird dragon on the front of the boat, but I don't know. This is what this reminds me of. Like, if you imagine this as being a boat, like this curly thing at the front, I don't know. To me, Norway seems like a good candidate for something like that. I honestly, like, seriously, my knowledge of that is very minimal, but Norway's got mountains. I know that, and Norway maybe has at one point had boats like that, but seriously, I don't know. I mean, I guess Iceland as well, but I don't know. Iceland, does it have mountains this big? Yeah, it does. Hell yeah, it does. But I'm still not guessing either of those places. Why? Well, because in the bottom right-hand corners, you guys can't see right now, because it's probably still censored, because I probably won't uncensor it for this section, is Cyrillic. So, I'm guessing we're in Russia. Where are the Russian mountains? Well, it's called like the Ural Mountains, right? Well, that's one of them. We could be down here near Sochi. I'm not going to say that. Although, honestly, we could be. Very well could be down there near Sochi. And that probably wouldn't be too surprising. But let's go for something a little bit more exotic. Shit, I don't really know where those mountains are. I mean, like, they're around. They're somewhere. I just don't know where. Where are they? Oh, boy, that's going to be a big stretch. I don't know where they are. I don't think... I mean, that's a bit too far. Let's go around here. Let's go to these mountains over here. And let's just go right in there. Is it possible that we're there? Hell, maybe. Let's make that guess and see where we are. The answer? No, we were around sort of the same mountain range that Sochi is part of. Okay, alright. I should have guessed there. I sort of mentioned it, but that is indeed where it was. As turns out, it wasn't Norway. It was down over here, near Georgia, very, very close. This mountain range, I mean, there you go. We were just there. Very nice. Very, very cool indeed. What a nice place that is. I guess we were close to, what's a big place we're near? Vladikavkaz. Very, very cool. Awesome. 178 points. Hopefully some of you guys maybe guessed the right region of the world. Honestly, it's a stretch because I, looking at it, wouldn't have guessed that, but heck, maybe some of you did. That is pretty awesome. Now on to today's daily challenge. Alrighty, here we are in today's episode of... Oh, not today's episode. In today's viewer... No, not viewer. My God, I'm really screwing this section up. My goodness, I guess I'm just being distracted by, first of all, this sort of floating ghost head over here. But not only that, something I'm going to get into a little bit, because this might be a photograph of quite a shocking scene, actually. But this is today's daily challenge location, and we are in somewhere that is super cool. Look at this. I mean, first of all, I don't really understand this thing. I mean, it's kind of like a tree fort type thing, which is pretty awesome. I mean, if you think about it, maybe there's like a bar over here or something like that. People, you know, go sit up and have a drink up here. That's pretty nice, right? You get to watch over. But here's the really interesting thing. I mean, it looks like this area is pretty damp here, in which case it sort of seems like the ocean should kind of go up to here, but it doesn't. It goes all the way there. I mean, either there are crazy tides here, or everyone in this picture should probably be running, because there might be some sort of giant tsunami waiting to crash down on wherever the heck this area happens to be. Because seriously, I mean, isn't that what they say? The ocean sort of runs out all the way. I mean, look at it all the way back there. And it looks like it should normally come up to here. I mean, we've got big lines and stuff here. So actually, I think it's just the normal tide that does this. But, I mean, that's pretty crazy. Look how far this tide goes out. My God, I guess this area is, like, super flat. And the tide is quite big, wherever this is. Got a specter over here wearing some sort of shirt. And, you know, disappears into the ground over here. We got some nice people hanging out at the beach. It's very far to go all the way there. Find the water. We got some people over here just hanging out, having some fun. This is a daily challenge, like I said, which means it's up to you guys to tell me where in the world do you guys think this is. Put it down in the comment section below and tell me where do you think you can find this really awesome looking place. In tomorrow's video, much like in the section you just saw, I'm going to make a guess as to where I think it is. I don't really know where this place is. I got an area of the world, but who knows? I usually am either, like, very, very close to getting it correct or, like, completely wrong. So it's really a toss-up. Maybe it'll be an average guess this time. That would be pretty weird. But anyways, in the comment section of tomorrow's video, I'll announce whoever gets closest as the winner. You don't win a prize, but you do win glory of knowing that you are that day's top GeoGuessr. So where in the world do you think we are right now? Alrighty, here we are in the main section of today's episode, and today we are doing, as always, a viewer challenge. This one brought to us by a viewer, goes by the name of Alun Gazwa. So thank you so much for the challenge. Of course, you can't see the name there. That's because when the link was sent, I think it was posted maybe as a comment in one of the videos, so I have to click on the link. I can't copy and paste it. I have to click on it, actually, so it just opens in a new tab right over here. If you guys want to do this challenge, of course, you can click in the description down below, find a link to this, and then do the challenge yourself. And if you want to send a viewer challenge, because I need them, I'm doing them every day now. If you guys want to send in viewer challenges, you can go to geosetter.com, geosetter.com, create your own custom challenge, and send it to me using the YouTube inbox system, or putting it as a comment in one of the videos. So yeah, and of course, if it's your first time sending in a viewer challenge, you know, I give priority to the new people first. Essentially, there you go. So awesome. Thank you so much for this one, Alun Gazwa. It's not your first time sending it in, and there is a little bit of knowledge we can use that we all know about you, that we can use to maybe solve some of these awesome challenges. So without further ado, let's go. Challenge has been accepted. Of course it has. And we find ourselves on this beautiful, beautiful beach. Now, this is a little bit confusing. Right off the bat, I think volcanic because of this stuff. I mean, this kind of rock over here. I don't know. I mean, we've been to places before. We've seen that. I mean, look at the white sands. It's really, really nice. Now, oh man, look at this. I mean, it is really, really beautiful here. The white sands, sort of rocky. I don't really know. I mean, let's look at the rock. Oh yeah, this looks like volcanic. And now, a place that is very volcanic is Indonesia. And we know our friend Alun Gazwa is from Indonesia. So there you go, or currently living in, I don't really know which one, but one of those two. So that is probably where we're going to go with this. I mean, first of all, just check out how cool this is. One of the coolest episodes of, you guys watch the TV show Mayday? Mayday, great TV show about plane crashes, near escapes, things like that. One of the coolest episodes was when this flight, I think it was British Airways, although I'm really not sure. Why would it be British Airways? I think it was flying to Australia, so perhaps. But I don't think it was coming from that. Anyways, this doesn't really matter where the airline was from. It was some kind of planes, a 747, flying over Indonesia to get to Australia. There was a volcano that erupted. And the episode is so weird, and like it's almost like you're watching some kind of like sci-fi episode. It's presented in a really cool way. It's different than all other episodes of Mayday. And Mayday is a great fun show, so I highly recommend it. If you have a fear of flying, don't watch it. It's not going to help. It's only going to make things worse. But yeah, one of the coolest episodes, at least one of my favorite episodes of Mayday, was the one where that plane flies through a volcano in Indonesia, and then a bunch of crazy things starts happening. it looks like it's sort of going through a wormhole into another dimension, but it's not. So, yeah, look at that. Lots of, like, fishing gear that's washed up on shore. We're going to go with that. We're in Indonesia. Lots of islands to choose from. I'm going to go sort of near this one. Let's go Bali. Let's choose... No, it's got to be remote. I forgot about that part. It's got to be remote. Bali isn't remote. We're going to go with... sure, this one right here. Make the guess. No, not right. Really, volcanic activity over here. Oh my god, wow, there you go. We've been to Pitcairn Islands. We've been to one of them. We've been to this one over here a bunch of times, actually. But we have never been to... maybe we've been to this one. But my goodness, do I ever not remember it if we have. I don't think we've been to that location. We haven't seen that picture, definitely, before. So yeah, no, not Indonesia at all, but... yeah, not Indonesia at all. What can I say? 27-4. 274 points. Not very many. But now where are we? Now this place. This is nice. This is very cool indeed. I mean, look at this place. Wow. I like this. Oh man, this is really, really neat. I like this place a lot. I want to see more about it. Keluar exit. Okay, so a little information about the language. So, what does that language tell us? Well, it doesn't really tell us much. Jeffrey Jayasaputra. Alright. Well, this one, oh my god, this one is pretty tricky. This, in my mind, could be India, which is possible. Could be India. It could be Malaysia, considering I don't think... Yeah, it could be Malaysia, which is probably what I'm going to guess. I'm probably going to go with Malaysia on this one. And I guess maybe it could be Indonesia as well. It could be Indonesia as well. For whatever reason, I'm not really thinking Indonesia. I'm going to go with Malaysia on this one. It's like the three countries I'm thinking are India, Malaysia, and Indonesia. So I'm going to go with Malaysia. It seems like a guess in the middle. And we're going to go with Kuala Tereng Ganu. Sure, we're going to go right near there. We're going to say, we're kind of near there, right there. But, I mean, just check this place out. We can't move, right? We can't go anywhere else? No, it doesn't look like it. But this is a really beautiful place. I mean, I wish the detail in this thing, this part right here, it looks so intricate and cool. It's like little figures everywhere. I wish I could see more clearly what this was, but you know, there's not that much contrast here. The gray sky and all that kind of gray rock, the lighting isn't such that you can really make out depth very well, and I think that's not being so helpful to us. So let's make the guess, and it was in Indonesia. So that was the Indonesia one. Classic. Loon, you, ding dong. All right, well, we find ourselves here. That was a really, really cool spot, though. I really, really like that one. We were in a place called Prambanan Temple. Very cool. I like that a lot. Wow, that was pretty awesome. 2013. That was a good year. It's last year. There you go. Oh, wow. Now, I really like this place. Oh, wow, where is this? This is somewhere interesting. I like this. This is a picture taken by someone, Aros Marisco. That doesn't help me too much. That doesn't help me at all. Except it sort of eliminates places. Wow, this is really, really neat. Are we like, I don't know, where are we in the world? I just don't know. But this place is super cool. And like, it would be cool to just be here. Like, wow, what a stunning picture. Where's the sun? Is it setting? Oh, it's over here. It's this big glow right there, middle of the screen. Like, look at this lighthouse. Oh, man, this is fantastic. What a beautiful place. I have no idea where this is. It's big. It's connected. We're like at the tip of something. I feel like all the land is down there. This, to me, looks like the tip of where? What tip is this, and where are we looking at? We can see islands further down that way. North America? No, not North America. Nothing like that. Something like, maybe we could be like at the tip over here? No. Like we could be like Azores? Maybe. Didn't seem so bad. I think I might go with that. I think I might go, like, say, this is Azores or something. Yeah, let's go with that, I think. But what has a more of a tip than any of these? This one right here. This one has like a tip. So we're gonna go with that. Like right there. Is that really where I think we are? That's like this right here is this thing, and then that is this, maybe? So I really think that's it. I don't really think it is, but I'm gonna say it nonetheless. I think this is Azores if I had to guess. Yeah, man, look at this place. And not at all. New Zealand. Man, that's the real tip. Man, that's really, really cool. Okay, wow. New Zealand. Wow, that's the northern tip. Man, it's worth going there. It's a really beautiful place. I watched a video recently where I forget, it was something about New Zealand. And they said that this really wasn't worth visiting. I mean, I understand there's a lot of really nice places in New Zealand, but, like, I don't know. That, to me, is worth visiting. I'd go there. It's much easier to get to than this area over here, which is, like, the, like, really nice area. Like, if you live in Auckland or something, you might as well take a trip out to here, and you could probably take a day trip there. Rather than going down here, which will take you forever, and there's no bridge crossing this, so you need to take a ferry. And it'll bring you at... Oh, jeez, where the hell will it bring you? My God, look at that. It's to snake through all this crap. That's something. There's no ferries that go to here or something. Oh, no, this is like... Oh, God, this bay, I think is a sort of weird bay. 25 points. It's about as bad as it can get. My God, this challenge is not going very well with me. Clearly, I am absolutely failing this. Well, we got a language here, and it looks interesting. And that's about as far as I can get with this language here. You know, we know that, I mean, it's something like Thai, maybe. That's what I feel. But what is it really? What is it really? Good question. I don't really know. Yeah, Thai. Okay, we're going to go with Thailand. Where in Thailand are we? I don't know. I don't know where in Thailand we are. Look at that. What is this? Some kind of scooter. There's a bull. That's some kind of energy drink, right? Red Bull is originally Thai, right? I think it is, but isn't it completely different there? I forget. I don't know. I mean, Red Bull's actually probably... I forget what the whole story is, but I think Red Bull is originally Thai. It's hard to guess, honestly. I actually really don't know. I might be making that up completely. I might be completely wrong on that. Or maybe it's some sort of derivative. I forget what it is. If I had to imagine, I would imagine Red Bull being owned by Coca-Cola now, but I don't think it is. I think it's actually its own company, which is pretty sweet. So we can go around, go check out some other sweet stuff. Wow, I mean, lots of ads for beverages. I mean, it's like everywhere. People love their beverages. I don't know what any of these are, though. I mean, this one's Red Bull. There you go. We found Red Bull. There you go. Red Bull doesn't look like this at all here, but there you go. It's interesting. Red Bull doesn't actually, at least as far as I know, doesn't actually have a flavor to it. In that there's no like added ingredient to give it a fun flavor other than, you know, sweetness. The flavor of Red Bull is the flavor of its other ingredients, which I don't know. I mean, maybe that's not really true. Maybe I just made that up on the spot right now, but I don't think. I mean, what other than sugar and Red Bull is added for flavor? I mean, maybe there's like, you know, citric acid or something like that, and I guess that counts as that. But it's not really a flavor now, is it? What is the flavor of Red Bull? What is that taste that you're getting there? Is it just the flavor of its ingredients, or is there really something else there? Who knows? I have no idea. Red Bull, it's obviously not a very good drink. Shouldn't drink Red Bull. I mean, it's not like caffeine really has that many negative effects on the human body, other than creating somewhat of a dependency on caffeine. You know, I think there has been no research that said that caffeine has any issues. Caffeine's not the problem with Red Bull. I mean, it's a lot of caffeine, I'll give you that. But the problem with Red Bull is all the damn sugar in the drink. So, you know, there you go. It's like drinking any soda. It's bad. The caffeine part, not really. Cup of coffee a day, or even 2, maybe even 3, probably isn't going to harm a person. Maybe if you're overdoing it, then maybe Red Bull has a whole lot more caffeine than 3 cups of coffee. In fact, I think it does. But There you go. All right, we're in Thailand. Where in Thailand are we? I, honestly have no idea. Bangkok, kind of near it. We're gonna go with interesting Thailand. We're gonna go all the way down here because this is like the part of Thailand you don't really think of. Hat Yai is where we're gonna say we are. Let's make the guess and. Oh, fuck it. I love it. I love it. I have a feeling you did that on purpose. It's very funny. I like that a whole lot. Right there. Fuck it. The best place in Thailand. Everyone, not everyone always. I was going to say everyone always. But it's like some kind of joke, right, that people like to make. I don't know if this is a sort of a worldwide thing or if this just happens in North America or, near where I live. Maybe it was a near where I live sort of thing. But people, when I was young, always in school, would be like, what's the capital of Thailand? And when the person answers Bangkok, you would punch them in the dick. This was a thing people did. It seems very weird now being an adult reminiscing and thinking back. Like, what the fuck were we thinking? This is a thing people did. Usually you did it like sitting down. And, you wouldn't really punch them in the dick. You'd kind of like slam them and usually give them a Charlie horse, really, is what you would end up really doing, which still sucks, right? But, yeah, that's the old thing. Bangkok, it's not particularly a humorous name. Fuck it. That's the best one. It's probably not pronounced fuck it at all, but I like it a lot. It's my favorite place in Thailand right here. So there you go. 2709. And finally, where are we now? NVMO. Something, veterinary office. Something, I don't know what MO is. HBMC. Big stop sign. Oh, okay. Europa Express. Okay, so we find ourselves in snowy Russia, I guess. Or snowy something. I don't really know what this is. Is this a border between something and something? I don't really know. Sofia. That's actually, that could be Sofia. That would be Bulgaria, right? Do we think we're in Bulgaria? Maybe we're in Bulgaria. I don't know. The border, is this a border right over here? A snowy border? Does it snow in Bulgaria? It's a good question. I honestly have absolutely no idea. What are these signs here that we're seeing? Let's look at those. Maybe that'll help us. What are we seeing here? We're seeing yeah, white, blue, red, Russia, that and that. This isn't. Is the bottom one Korea? Is the top one? Oh my god, this is very confusing sign right there. Vehicle category. So there's a lot of English over here, which is again, I mean, I guess English is, found pretty darn worldwide. But what does this say? Road Infrastructure Agency. Okay, where are we? Where in the world are we? That's a really good question. I really don't know. But the question still remains. My god, look at this. This is a small road. Are we? No. Where the heck are we? We're in like that was a border, I think, right there. But a border between what? Republic of Macedonia. Yeah, that's that's this one right over here. So we were in Bulgaria. Oh, okay. Well then, in that case, let's go right over here. Yeah. Oh shit. I was Greece, Macedonia. Come on. Okay, this one going to Sofia to this one. So we were right. We were right, like right there. That's awesome. Wow, that's really cool. Border between Bulgaria and Macedonia. Snowy here. That makes sense? Really, does it? It almost doesn't make sense to me, but I guess it does. I guess it gets snowy here. I just feel like the Mediterranean is such a nice hot place. This really isn't far, right? Look at Greece was right there. It snows right over here. Shit, it probably does, right? I mean, there's snow in Greece too. I know that. What am I saying? There's snow in Italy. There's snow all around here. I'm going crazy, I guess. That's fine. So we're going to do that. I mean, this has been a terrible round. I've done terrible, but that's just because this challenge is difficult, at least for me. So, wrong border checkpoint, but that doesn't really matter. At least I got that 41.95. So, grand total of 9,216. My God, when I looked at this challenge, there was a... Oh, no, there wasn't. Never mind. That was another one. There, I was going to say someone reported a score, but that was on another challenge. So there you go, because I think this one was a comment in a video. I'm fairly certain it was. So yeah, my God, what a tough one. There was the tip of New Zealand. Wow, what a beautiful place. Not the Azores. We had Pitcairns, which is not Indonesia. We had Malaysia, which we had Indonesia, which is not Malaysia. We had southern Thailand, fuck it. And then we had border of Bulgaria and Macedonia. Very, very nice. 92-16. Pretty good score. Not really at all. I could have done better, but it was a hard challenge. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Aw, yeah. Cue the royalty-free music. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, everybody. Get on your feet. Stand up, look at the screen, and repeat. I'm gonna like, rate, comment, and subscribe. I love watching Ather vids all of the time. Thanks for dropping by and spending the time. Hope you've enjoyed, and let's get on with our lives. Oh yeah. Thanks to Kevin MacLeod for these awesome beats. Woo yeah. Have a good one.